What up, what up, what up, people? What's going on? What's popping? What's the deal? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, today I'm going to be talking about the title of the show actually is Only Advanced Guys Can Continue to Attract These Type of Women. Right? And so, what am I talking about when I'm saying this? What I'm basically saying is this is that I get a lot of emails from guys. They hit me up. They want to know how to, you know, get more women, how to have more sex. But not only that, they'll want specific types of women. You feel what I'm saying? They'll want a specific type of chick. They want like the hot girl over there, the hot girl in their class, the hot girl they see at the party. They want that specific girl. What you got to understand is this, is that only advanced guys can continuously get the hot girls they want. What up, True Blad? What's going on, bro? But I'm going to get into that in a second. I'm going to get more into that in a second. But before we get into that, make sure you guys get How to Have Sex 2 Women a Day, the ebook, hard copy, audiobook. Also, I'm having a sale, which is the Memorial Day sale that I'm having from now up until May 28th. And May 28th is my birthday, so, you know, this is my birthday present to you guys. Oh, Johnny, what's going on, bro? My birthday present to you guys is the sale. So with the sale, what you get is you're going to get How to Have Sex 2 in a Day, the audiobook, and the Bad Boy book for free if you join the Bad Boy membership. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how we're going to get down today. You feel me? Yeah, man. So basically, what I wanted to talk about here is only the guys who are advanced can continuously get the types of girls that they want. Meaning, let's say, for example, you're out, you see a hot girl you want to talk to or you want to get with, right? You could probably get with her, you know, if the situation's right, everything falls into place, you can probably get that girl, right? But if you're not on an advanced level, you can't do that all the time. You understand? Because I get a lot of guys who email me, they'll say stuff like, yo, there's this girl around my way and I want to get with her. And I'm like, all right, you're zeroing in on this one girl, but you're most likely not going to get that one specific girl because your skill level isn't advanced enough to be able to, you know, 90% of the time get the specific girls you want to get. So what I'm saying here is that if you want a certain type of girl, what up, Franco? If you want a certain type of girl, you don't necessarily need to be like this master of game or whatever. What up, Ron Speaks? What's going on? You don't need to be this master of game type of shit. You don't need to be like the super, the dude that's just super on point with his game. But if you want that on a continuous basis, you got to be advanced. And the only way to be advanced is that you have to work on your game. You see what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of cats out here who hardly ever talk to girls. They hardly ever say anything to women. They're scared to approach women. They don't go out and practice talking to girls. They don't practice the game. They don't do none of that shit. What up, King Kofi? They don't do none of that shit. And then they'll be like, yo, how can I get that hot chick that's at my school? And I'm like, dude, you don't even you don't know how to get a girl, but you want that girl specifically. How's that going to work? Think about that. You're having problems getting girls, period. But you want that specific girl. How's that going to work out for you? See, you first have to be able to know how to get women in general. Then you could talk about honing in on the specifics. You see what I'm saying? So this is not to say like you can't go after the you know, those hot girls you want. Definitely, you know, try to make that happen. But understand that you're going to have a lot of problems trying to get those girls because you don't know how to get girls in general, to the point where you're practicing enough to where you're going from a guy who's a beginner to a guy who's advanced. You see what I'm saying? What up, Von D? What's going on? Because that's the thing that always makes me laugh when I hear guys, they say shit like, yo, you know, I want to, you know, get this one hot specific girl. And I'm like, dude, you haven't really been practicing. You haven't really been in situations where you're just getting girls, period. You feel me? Man. That's crazy. Usher2344, you said, what's up? Tell me what you have in the store that is not on the Bad Boy membership. You said what's not in the store? Or what I have in the store? So if you go to my store page, I got, you know, a lot of shit. I got this book that's not on the Bad Boy membership. I got the Bad Boy's Guide to Dating. I got, you know, the dating advice mixtape, all that shit. I got a whole bunch of shit on there. But yeah, if you go on MrLocario.com, just go on the store page, you can find all the stuff. You feel me? Man. So the phone lines hopefully are working today. I don't even know. They're up though. So we'll see in a second. I'm gonna take some calls in a second to see if it's working, because I don't know, this should be bugging out. You feel me? But yeah, this is what I wanted to say to you guys, is that until you're that dude who's advanced, it's going to be hard for you to get the women, the types of women you want on a continuous basis. So if you're trying to get 8, 9s, and 10s, right? Then you have to step up your game to get 8, 9s, and 10s on a consistent basis. This doesn't mean you're never going to get the 8, 9s, and 10s, but you getting them is going to be very random. You understand? Versus being able to get them in a more calculated way. Mark79, he said, is a Bad Boy book in paperback? Nah, it's just ebook form right now. What up, Sid Vicious? What's going on? But yeah, that's the thing. If you want to, on a continuous basis, get the hot chicks you want, you got to be advanced. There's no way around that. Because when you're at that advanced level, you know what to do, and you've honed your skills to the point where things, you know 90% chance this shit is going to happen. Right? So for example, let's say if you are trying to play basketball, right? But you hardly ever step on the court. You don't even know how to dribble that much, right? And you trying to take shots and shoot the ball, you hardly get the ball in. You suck. You understand? So if you're playing a game, right? If you had to take the winning shot, there's a chance that, you know, most likely that it won't happen. But let's say if you got the skill level of like a Steph Curry, right? Then when it comes to that winning shot, you'll probably get it because you've been shooting threes forever. You're so advanced at doing that it's going to go in. You feel what I'm saying? Like Francis, you said, I talk too much, would I buy the book? What are you talking about? MrLocario.com. Go to MrLocario.com to get the book. Crazy. Lige ain't getting the book. He trolling. He's or LGY, whatever you call your name. But that's what I'm saying. You got to be at that advanced level if you want continuous shit popping off. Because you might go to a bar, a club, a party, You get a situation where you get that hot girl that time. But what happens when you go out the next week, and then the week after that, and then the week after that? You want to be able to do that consistently every week. You want to be able to walk into a spot, see the girls that you want, you feel what I'm saying? And then make the shit pop. Now, this doesn't mean you're going to get every single girl that you're trying to talk to, but you're going to get 90-something% of them, 90-something% of the ones you really want because you're advanced. You see what I'm saying? And so that's the thing. So the thing is, if you're at the beginning stages of trying to learn how to get girls and make shit happen, don't focus on or don't ask questions of how can I get that specific girl in my class? Because in most cases, you're not going to get her because you are not at that level. Now, again, doesn't mean you can't get her, but I'm saying it's going to be hard for you to get her, and most likely you probably won't because you haven't cultivated yourself to the point where you know how to do those things, to where you have that certainty that you'll be able to get from point A to point B. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand that. You got to understand that. And see, if you don't understand that, it's going to be hard for you to get shit popping. You feel me? What up, Cad Wave? What's going on? What is good? Man, can you guys see me in the stream? Everything, because this shit looks like it's freezing on me. Hold on. Man. But yeah, that's the thing. You gotta be at that advanced level if you want to continuously get the types of girls you really want. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's kind of like, even let's use another example. Let's say, or another analogy. Let's say if you have never built a business, right? What happens is that you're going to make a lot of mistakes. You know, it's going to be hard for you to get that consistent cash flow now because you never started a business. You don't really know what you're doing. You're just starting out. You're trying to make something happen. Versus if you've been a guy who's been doing a business for 10, 15 years, you know, made a lot of money, right? Then he can start a new business really quick. He has all the knowledge and know-how and expertise to get that business off the ground, the new one, and to get it popping, like how he has his old one. Because he's more advanced in that situation. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times, truthfully, the skill level will determine how much shit you can do on a continuous basis. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, so what's going on with you people in the chat room? What's popping? What is popping? Man. True Bag said, what do you do when so many girls you've just met want to meet you over the weekend? Well, meet the ones you want to meet up with. You know what I'm saying? Meet the ones you want to meet up with. And just manage your time well. Crazy. But yeah, so, you know, the phone lines might be good today. I gotta, you know, we gotta check them out. But the phone lines is 646-481-3901. You can, you know, try to call up and see what's popping. You feel me? But yeah, that's the thing, man. Nez, what's popping? What's going on? Albert Michelson. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Your question is how to get the hottest girlfriend as possible. How to get 18 to 21-year-old hot girlfriends. This is what I'm saying. If that's what you're trying to do, right? Where are you at with your skill level to get that going? You understand? To make it most likely that that's going to be something that you can do on that continuous basis. Because you want the 18 to 21 year olds as a hot girlfriend, that means you're going to have to talk to a good number of 18 to 21 year olds. You got to get to the point where they're going to, hang out with you, come see you, whatever it is. You got to get to the point where they want to actually have sex with you. You got to get to that point where they want to, continue to see you on some boyfriend-girlfriend shit. You feel what I'm saying? But if you're having trouble just in general dealing with women, how are you going to get it to the point where you're narrowing it down to getting the hottest 18 to 21 year olds on a consistent basis to where you can pick and choose and find the right one to be your girlfriend? You see what I'm saying? This is why I be telling cats about that bad boy membership, man. Dudes be thinking I'm joking with this shit. I'm like, yo, you got to get up on it. You understand? Because that's the thing. You got to make sure that you are stepping your shit up. Because if you're not stepping your shit up, then it's kind of like, you're going to stay at the same level. You're going to stay at the same place. And it's going to be harder and harder for you to make things happen. You understand? This is why I be telling you cats this shit. This is why I be telling you. Man. This is exactly what I be talking about. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, you got to put in that. You got to put in that work. You got to put in that work. Man. So Automobile Funky said his chick's texting you, then you asked her out, and she says maybe, and you withdrew the offer, and she says, when you're available, let me know again. What? You guys stop dealing with these chicks that be playing all these goddamn games, man. Seriously. Damn, what is up with the... Hold on, let me ask, can you guys see me? Because this shit on my end looking like it's freezing. Let me know if you guys can see me. Because this shit been acting so goofy. And I got the new installed internet. You guys can see me, everything good? Okay, cool. Just want to make sure. Crazy. But yeah, that's the thing. You got to make sure that you're at if you want consistent tens. Excuse me. If you want chicks who are gonna be if you want the baddest chicks all the time, you gotta step that game up. You gotta be at that advanced level. Because I talked about this before. You have dudes who are beginners, dudes who are intermediate, and dudes who are advanced. You feel what I'm saying? So the guys who are advanced are going to get more of the hotter girls, the girls that they really wanted, the top-notch chicks. You feel me? So that's what happens. Man. So what's popping in the chat room, people? What's going on with you? What's the deal? And remember, guys, I have the Memorial Day, sale. So when you get the Bad Boy membership, when you purchase the Bad Boy membership, what happens is you're gonna get How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, the audiobook for free, and you're gonna get the Bad Boy book for free. And and both of those have bonus products. So you're gonna get those two plus the bonus products, plus you'll be on the Bad Boy membership. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, that shit is gonna be on point. That's gonna be on point. So so make sure you guys take advantage of that shit. You feel me? But yeah, that's the thing, man. I want people to understand that if you want to really get the chicks you want to get, you gotta be on top of your game. Now, you see what time is it here? It's 3:36 in the afternoon. So you got to be on top of your game. He says, since you're already a member, can you still get the bonus? Yeah, just email me. If you're already a member, just email me and be like, yo, I'm a member. Send me the joints. You feel what I'm saying? Yo, what's going on? You.
What's going on, man?
What's poppin'? Who's this?
Mike from Indiana. It's been a while.
What's going on, bro? What's the deal?
Not a whole lot, man. Been watching your videos and stuff and keeping it up.
All
Great
right.
content, brother. Great content.
That's what's up. What's going on with you?
I just, I had some stuff on my mind. Just, quick insight here.
Mm-hmm.
And, I don't know if you remember, but several months ago, I was calling up and I was having some serious issues.
Mm-hmm.
Like attracting, women who are like my ideal type.
Mm-hmm.
And I have progressed so much, and your videos have helped me, and I appreciate that, man, so
That's
much.
what's up.
But here's the thing,
Mm-hmm.
and this is the insight. It kind of gets me excited. So you know what's stopping a lot of these guys out here
What?
from getting the results that they want with women
Mm-hmm.
is they're all competing. They're all competing against each other.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So what I mean by that is, if you see some other guy, then say with like more money than you or a nicer car,
Mm-hmm.
we look at a lot of these. Think that those are the things that are attracting the women to us,
Right.
To those types of guys,
Mm-hmm.
and that's false.
Mm-hmm.
And we are so busy trying to like force ourselves in the situation, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of like staying in our own lane and playing to our own strengths.
Right.
Like you have to play to your own strength. So I've heard you and you've made videos about this before.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't have any competition when you stop competing.
Exactly.
So whenever you are on your own level,
Mm-hmm.
you're not like other guys. You are not trying to force her into anything.
Mm-hmm.
You're kind of carefree.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you go in with like that type of attitude, and a lot of guys, they get nervous around these, hot women or women that they think are hot,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of like you said before, they're acting completely different around those girls than they would act around some girl or woman that they're not attracted to.
Right.
So it's not so much like faking it, but it's like it's demonstrating sort of like high value.
Mm-hmm.
So you're like a high value guy, right?
Right, and you know what it is.
And,
the thing is,
once you
the thing
know,
is this. Hold on, let me stop you there for a second, because I want people to understand is that, like what you were saying was that when you're not competing with anybody, because you only should be competing with yourself. You should be trying to be better than you were before. Try to one up yourself, get yourself in a position to where you keep excelling. You're like, okay, I'm getting better at being me. You feel what I'm saying? So that's
Right.
that's the thing that cats got to understand. And then when you do that, the focus becomes more on you. You start improving more. Women start to notice, and that's when they start gravitating to you more versus you trying to compete with the next man or thinking, I got to get more money than him. I got to get this I got to look better than this guy. It's like, it's crazy. So that's real talk. But go ahead. What were you saying?
Well, and that kind of ties into what I've said before. I think the last time I called was kind of like branding yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have all these like brands out here, like Nike, Under Armour,
Mm-hmm.
and some people like drift towards those brands because those brands are attractive
Right.
for several different reasons. But it usually comes down to like your vibe, your energy, and it's the balance between like, because you hear this nice, all that means.
Mm-hmm.
And I was actually just went out to a bar last night, And I was talking to this girl, and she was literally sitting there telling me how all these other guys are telling her shit, and it doesn't feel real.
Right.
Because I've heard you talk about intentions before, and they're only telling her stuff and acting a certain way in order to like get something from her, and that's exactly what will repel her. You know, that's where you become sort of needy as well. And I know a lot of guys think that they have to like rush in and act that way because you don't want to lose her.
Right.
You got to keep her interested, but that's not how attraction works.
And you know what it is, and you know what it is too. You know what it is too is that.
By you demonstrating.
Hold on. Let me hold on. I want to stop you when we get to some points. Though, this important shit dudes need to know is that because like you were saying, the girl is saying that the guys are coming off as like fake or or just on that type of shit, and a lot of times the reason why that happens is because instead of a guy interacting with a woman where he's interacting with her in relation to what he wants, right? If he's doing that, then he's going to come off more authentic. When guys interact with women in relation to them trying to impress her or trying to say what they think she wants to hear, then they start sounding like every other dude. You see what I mean? Because this is what most guys do. Most guys, they're thinking, what can I do and say and show her to make her like me? But a dude who's a player, who's on top of his game, he's going to be like, yo, this is who I am, what I'm about, and what are you about? Because I'm trying to sort of like evaluate you in relation to me, in relation to what I'm trying to do, in relation to me trying to do something with you based off of me being me, not trying to impress you. I don't give a fuck about, you understand? And so it's a whole different vibe. So now the girl notices it's not about her. Right, and that's the thing that you know what I'm saying. That's the thing that makes wanna fuck with you. But go ahead, keep going.
Here's the thing. Okay, so I'm gonna take it to a little bit different place. So I've been seeing this girl the last 2 days, right? And we actually met on Tinder. Now this girl. Oh my god, man! I tell you what, like I don't normally get like nervous, but like around women, but this girl is like my ideal type. She's real slim. And she's pretty high value herself, and just type, right?
Right.
And as much as the last couple days, I actually stayed at her place, and get this, the last 2 nights I stayed at her place. She invited me. I mean, look. I did not say anything to her. I wasn't trying to be needy, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have some discipline. Because I have a life outside of you. You have to have a life outside of women. Absolutely. And that'll help you. That's kind of a step on your way. But get this. I stayed with her, and she made me breakfast as well.
Right.
And she was, but here's the thing. Like, if this is the point. If she wouldn't be doing any of this stuff, if I was coming across like, oh, I need to have you,
Right.
Kind of like with a needy energy. And so things have been going good. Now she's going down to Florida. She actually just left, and I have a lot of power in the situation. She wanted to grab coffee this morning. I'm not much of a morning person, so last night she said, let's grab some coffee. I want to see you before I leave, and I said no. So I have my own thing going on,
right?
And that's why, and I feel this girl, man, so much. Like I want to be with her so much, but you can't let yourself go because that is jeopardizing the first place.
Nah, real shit. Well, the thing is, see, and that's the thing. That's the thing I want to say real quick. Zach, look, the fact that you like this girl, but at the same time, you're not changing your thing for her is important. You see what I'm saying? Which is the thing that keeps making her like you. You feel what I'm saying? Which is the thing that keeps her on her toes and wants to keep fucking with you. You understand? Which is the thing that made her probably want to fuck with you in the first place. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, and it's like they will guess, you know, and if you're being kind of mysterious and they're having a hard time figuring out where you stand.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is kind of the last thing I wanted to say about it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought for the longest time that, you know, showing, like, giving compliments and showing affection, that was kind of looked at as needy behavior.
Mm-hmm.
But it goes back to the intention.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not.
Right.
You know, again, are you doing that? It goes back to the intention and the reason why you're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel her so much that I'm never scared or afraid to tell her that. And I'm you know, as a matter of fact, the last 2 nights, especially whenever I was staying over there and we were making out, you know, and we having some sex.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not afraid of that, and I showed her that, and I mean, she even told me like how powerful it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I look at her in the eyes while we're, you know, making out, and I'll straight up tell her, I'll say, you know, you are sexy as fuck.
Right.
You know, and I just keep. It's not like a seducing technique, but I tell you what, man, I've never, you know, and I've had a lot of good sex and a lot of bad sex.
Mm-hmm.
And some women that I was with got wet, but damn, like she was like fucking dripping before.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right. Now
like,
that's what I'm saying. That's that intention, man. That intention and everything you're doing, it's all coming together. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that's what cats gotta understand. But yo, listen, man, I appreciate the call, bro. I got a few more people like killing me trying to get up in here. But yo, I'm glad you called in to let cats know what it is. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right,
and
bro.
it definitely took a lot of different struggles, but yeah, man, it's all the mindset.
That's what it is, man. That's what it is, man. I appreciate the call, man. All right?
Yeah, no problem, man.
Peace.
I'll talk to you later.
Take care. All right. So who is this? EO, what's going on?
Yo, what's up, Locario?
What's poppin'? Who's this?
This Sean.
What up?
What's up? I got a question.
All right.
How many chicks does the average dude have to talk to smash one?
You said how many?
Like, be honest.
How many chicks a dude has to talk to smash one?
Chicks.
It depends.
Yeah, that way I could, like, set a number of chicks to talk to a day. You feel me?
Well, it depends. Again, it depends on your skill level. You feel what I'm saying? Because
Okay.
a guy can talk to one girl and smash that one girl. Some guys may need to talk to 10 girls to smash one. Some guys may need to talk to 100 to smash one. You see what I'm saying? So
Okay.
So that's what it is. So and this is why I tell guys, listen, you want to talk to as many women as possible because one, it ups your numbers of the women that you can potentially get with, and two, it helps you practice interacting with women. So the more you do that, the better you become talking to women, flirting with women, knowing what to say, what to do. You fill them out because most of this is the thing. You're only getting half the game listening to me. The other half is the shit you can only learn by yourself when you're talking to the girl. There's nothing I can tell you that's going to teach you what you're going to learn by interacting with the women because you're going to feel and experience things that are that only you can see, only you can do, and only you can interpret. Meaning that I can tell you, like for example, when I'm talking to a girl, I can tell from how she's looking at me if she's feeling me or not. So for example, if I meet a chick off Tinder or whatever, and I go up and I meet her for a date, and as soon as I walk up to her, I can tell by the way she looks at me, by the way she, like if I hug her, I can tell by the way she hugs me, all this other stuff, if she's into me. And then I can also tell if she's not that into me based off of all these different things. But the only reason I can tell that is because I've actually been out there doing it a lot. You see what I mean? And so I can't even explain to you specifically how it feels because you can't really explain the feeling. You have to feel it. You see what I mean?
Okay.
So that's right.
What's the best places that a lot of chicks be at, like to meet them?
You said where? What happened?
Like where's the best place to meet chicks? Like where all the chicks be at?
Dude, anywhere, B.
Besides the gym.
Like, dude, any fucking where, man. You can walk out. Where you live at? Where you live?
Miami.
Nigga, come on, son. You in Miami and you asking where the best places to meet chicks? Dude, go to the beach, man. You know what I'm saying? Is a lot of spots in Miami, dude. You got it. They're everywhere. Everywhere, B. In you know, at the beach, fucking at the stores, the mall, wherever. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking you living in like fucking Idaho or some shit. Nigga, you in Miami? Come on. There's so many chicks out there. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, there is. Yeah,
it's just wherever. That's what I'm saying. You gotta see. I think with you're, and this is happens with a lot of guys. A lot of dudes be looking at the game where they're making the simple shit more difficult than it needs to be. You know what I'm saying? Because just like you said, you asking like, where do you meet the girls? They're everywhere. You know what I'm saying? If you're talking about like, how many chicks do you need to talk to smash one? You know, it varies, but it varies depending on your skill level. The more skilled you are, the less girls you need to talk to. The less skilled you are, the more girls you need to talk to. You see what I'm saying? That's really what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Yeah, man.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Yo, have a good one.
Definitely, bro. All right. But yeah, that's what it is, man. But that's what I'm talking about when we're talking about the, you know, being advanced and all that shit, man. Because that advanced stuff, if you're advanced, you don't have you don't have to talk to as many girls to get you popping. Yo, what's going on?
Hey, Locario, what's going on, man? It's McKean Cornell, man.
What up? What's popping with you?
Hey, man, I'm just chilling, man. Just enjoying this beautiful weather, man. While it lasts, because, you know, we on the East Coast, so, you know, today is really going to be the only real nice day that we're going to get.
Right. I feel you.
You know, right. But my question is, man, Locario, I've been laying heavy game, man, these last couple weeks, man, and I'm starting to notice, like, my management as far as all these chicks and trying to, you know, get up with them is starting to become a little problem. So my question is, you know, how can you get better as far as managing your time, as far as you know, deciding who you want to link up with, and when you decide who you want to link up with, is it more you going more with your gut feeling, or you going more with as far as like your mood and who you feel like dealing with at the time being?
Well, it depends on your desire and also the cooperation level. So like if you let's say you're talking to four girls, right, and they all want to see you or whatever, or you want to see them or whatever it is, and let's say two of them, you know what I mean, they're hot, you want to see them, but they sort of like not being as cooperative as the other two. So since the other two are more cooperative, you're going to, you know, give them priority. You see what I mean? And then the other two is like, well, I'll see y'all if, you know, something else, you know, something don't go through or I have more time. So you just got to figure out who you like the best and who's cooperating, and then talk to those girls first, and then schedule those girls first, and then it trickles down from there. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so, and you just got to figure out. You just got to figure out what your schedule's like, how much time you want to put in, but also too, you got to figure out what you're trying to do with them, because if you're trying to go out and date and do all this other stuff, you got to figure out, okay, how much time do I have for that? How much time do I have to deal with each of these girls in a dating situation? And also, where are you at with each girl is also important. So meaning that if you just met all these girls and y'all haven't gone out yet, let's say you just all of them was on Tinder, you're about to just see them for the first time. Okay, how do I manage that? And then let's say this is the second time you're gonna see them. How do I manage that? So it all depends on where you're at and what you're doing. You see what I mean?
Okay. Right, I got you. Okay,
Right.
and I got one more question, and I'm gonna let the other gentleman. You know, I'm gonna hold up the line. I'm gonna keep the show moving. But what's the proper way also too as far as setting up a backup date? Like, say if say if you got one date planned and then that doesn't fall through, and then you want to set something else up, what's the proper way as far as setting up a backup date? So that way it's not so obvious that you're kind of putting them on the back burner at the same time.
Right.
So, what's the proper way as far as, setting up, a backup situation?
Well, I would say this. It's like this. Let's say, you have two girls you're trying to see. In this situation, what you would do is that you would save the girl that you want to, like basically you want to spread them out. So let's say you see one girl at like 6, then you see the other girl at like 9 or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? But you also, but what you want to do is you want to see the girl that you like the most, the later girl, you want to put her second. You see what I'm saying? Because if stuff pop off, you want to be with the chick who you're feeling better, the one that you like the most out of the two. You see what I'm saying? But then let's say, for example, you got one at 6 and one at 9. If the 6 o'clock flakes, it's like whatever, I got something settled for 9. If the 9 o'clock flakes, then you just got the 6, and then you can keep going with the 6 o'clock one. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, that's how you just gotta set them up, spread it out, and I say try to do, especially when it comes to first dates or first times meeting chicks out. If you have multiple chicks that you're trying to meet for the first time or really get to know for the first time, try to get them all on the same day, or at least the same 2 days of the week, and you want to get them all bunched up, and you want to get all that first meetings out the way. You see what I'm saying? Because one time I had something like that. Go ahead.
Okay, and because the phone, it's like a delay on mine, whatever, the phone cut off, or I'm not trying to cut you off, but say, you say you do the bunches or whatever, do you keep it like some interaction short, like I'd say like less than 30 minutes, or to to max an hour, or
you talking about if you're on the,
it doesn't really matter.
You talking about if you're on the dates, how long should you be on a date with them?
Yeah, say if you said you just said set them up in bunches, to get the first interactions out the way. Do I keep 30 minutes max, or to an hour, or does it really matter, or whatever I decide? Just as far as
at least
interaction out the way.
Yeah, I would say no more than an hour. You know what I mean? Because you still want you want time to be able to see as many as possible, and also you don't want to be there too long because you got other chicks to see. So I remember one time there was 3 girls who I was seeing in one day, and then so I set up one for I think maybe 4 o'clock, and then the other one I set for 7, and then the other one I set for 9:30. You feel what I'm saying? And all of them showed up.
Right.
All of them showed up. So the first 2 girls, the first girl went out for coffee. The second girl, we went to get some pizza, some shit. And then the third girl, we went to get drinks, and then I smashed. You feel what I'm saying? So, and the third girl was the girl I wanted to see that I liked the most. You see what I'm saying? So it's that type of shit. And then, now that you got all of that first date shit out the way, I already smashed the third girl. So the first 2, I hit them up, later that week and say, yo, when you free, let's get together. And then, I continue to do whatever I got to do. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So yeah, so that's how it is.
All right, cool. All right, man. I want to hold up the line, man. I want to, get back and join this weekend and get back in the field, man. I'm just encouraging everybody that's listening, man. Get out this weekend. The women are going to be out, especially in an area that's nice. It's Memorial Day weekend, man. Come on, fellas, wake up, man. It's the start of the summer, man. It's time to get it, man. Locario, I'm going to holler at you.
All right, bro. All right, peace.
All right.
Yeah, man. Nah, it's Memorial Day weekend, people. It is Memorial Day weekend. So, get your shit out there. You feel me? Let's see what this is. Hold on. Yo, what's going on?
Hey, hello.
What's poppin'? Who's this?
Hey, this is Tim.
Alright, what's going on?
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Hey.
What up?
Hey, yeah, I just want to say, when you have, sex with women and stuff, like it's more than just like flesh on flesh. Like there's energies being exchanged. So like if you're having sex with a woman who, you know, has really negative energy and stuff,
Mm.
you know, she can possibly pass that on to you, especially if you're
Mm.
in the position in your life or a moment in your life where you're weak, you know. So
Mm.
what do you say about that?
No, I agree. I agree. That's why I tell dudes, you know, to really see who you dealing with when it comes to dealing with these chicks, because you don't want to deal with no chick who is just on some bullshit, who has that negative energy, because even that negative energy is going to come across in other areas, you know, that you're dealing with her. You understand? So she's going to bring
Exactly.
negativity to your situation. You understand? And potential stuff that could ruin your situation. So it's like, look, you know, you want to make sure that the girls that you're dealing with and you're talking to, and this is why you got to check out how the vibe is. You got to see how cooperative the girl is. You got to see how she responds to you. You got to see how that energy is before you really be just, you know, trying to get with anybody. And see, that's the thing. A lot of dudes, when they thirsty and they really haven't had anything going on, they're just like, I'll take anybody. But you want to make sure that you know, you are picking and choosing the right chicks, even when it comes to smashing. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. You feel what I mean?
Yeah, and you're on point. Like you're on point when it comes to speaking. It's apparent that you're on point when it comes to public speaking, because the way you speak on YouTube and your videos and on these live streams, you know, you're on point. You come off as confident. You come off as sure of yourself. You come off
That's
as,
what's up.
you know, coming from a place of like a purpose, you know, and I'm sure that really helps.
You still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what you saying? Go ahead.
So. Oh, you didn't hear?
Yeah, the
everything I just
last
said?
part, cut off.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened, but I was just saying that you're good at talking to people here on YouTube. It's apparent that you're good at public speaking. You come off as charismatic. You come off as confident. You come off as, you know, as you're speaking from a place of groundedness, from power, a place of purpose. And I'm sure that really pays off when you're talking to women.
Oh yeah, that's what I be trying to tell cats, man. See, a lot of it is just practice. It's practice. That's the thing. Like, you know, the thing is, whenever you're, because like, I've been doing public speaking for like 10 years, so it's a lot of practice. So then what happens is that translates to when I'm talking to women. So when I tell dudes to go practice going out talking to women, the more women you talk to, the easier it's going to be for you to talk to more and more women. And then you're going to get so good at talking to women that when you see that girl that you really like that comes into that bar and you're like, oh, this chick is bad, you've already had years, months of practice talking to other women. So how easy is it going to be for you to talk to that girl and be able to create the situation where she's feeling you? You see what I'm saying? And that's the thing that I need guys to understand. You feel me? But yo, I appreciate the call, my dude. All right, man. So you know, keep doing the thing, brother. All right, I'm gonna holler at you, man. All right.
All right. Thank you.
Cool, man. But yeah, that's the thing, man. Like, cats gotta really put this practice in. Yo, what's going on?
Oh, what's up, Locario? It's Charles from Jersey.
What up?
Just rolling. I mean, bear with me. I'm rolling on the work. So.
Damn, you sound. What's up with your phone? You sound like.
Now I'm actually riding to work, driving to work.
All right. So what's going on?
All right. Well, I'm trying to make it quick, but try to help me out in terms of like. I ain't gonna lie, like every single time this is motivation to deal with.
Hold on, wait. I can't. You got your phone on speaker or something?
Well, I got it plugged into my car so I can hear it through.
Okay, I can hear you right now. Okay, go ahead. What are you saying?
All right, what I was saying was basically I've gotten out of the I just don't even really want to deal with people too much. But at the same time, you know, you're married, it urges. How can you kind of like I guess get yourself back in the mode
Oh, I'm having a hard time hearing you, bro. You're gonna have to. I don't know what you're gonna have to do, bro. It's like I can't hear a word you're saying, man.
Keep the thing moving, man.
I can't hear a word you're saying, bro. But yeah, you gonna have to call me back, man. You sound like he was like 10 feet away, but I didn't want him to pick up his phone and then crash his car and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man. We got in the chat room. Shout out to Got Juice, Von D, my dude K Zagging 20. Yo, K Zagging he be mad at y'all because y'all. I be reading the comments. K Zagging 20 knows the game, so he be like, yo, these dudes be going crazy with this shit. So shout out to K Zagging up in the chat room. Yeah, man. Man. But yeah, you know. But I'm glad the phone line seemed like it's working better today though. Skype went back to they real shit. You feel me? I didn't know what was popping off the other day. I was like, shit. Ellie Empire was good. Michael, you said, how do you let women know that you're the prize? Well, you don't have to know. You don't have to let them know. You don't have to let them know. They should know. They'll know once you realize it. Period. You understand? Because you having the desire to let them know is the thing that makes you not it. You feel what I'm saying? So once you're it, you don't have to let people know. They'll recognize it. That's like me saying, how do I let people know I'm black? I don't. I'm it. You see it. You see what I'm saying? So you ain't got to do nothing but be it. Mark 79, exactly. He says it's not about them knowing, it's about you knowing. Right, because once you know, they'll know. Once you see it, they'll see it. You see what I'm saying? Death Row Camp, he said, do I have another female coming to do a live stream? Maybe I might have my homegirl Whitney come through again in a few weeks, and I'm gonna probably have Sarah come back, have my chick Viola. I'm gonna have the peoples come back. I gotta get Amina Zena back on here. You feel me? But yeah, you know, I'm gonna have some more of the peoples back up on the spot. But yeah, freaking Monday, the 28th is my birthday. So, you know, what I want you guys to do for my birthday is to get yourselves a present, which is the Bad Boy membership, goddammit. You feel me? But yeah, my birthday is on Monday. I'm old as hell. You feel me? Ron Miller, you on May 21st? That's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah, man. But yeah, so I'm gonna bring back some of the ladies soon. We're gonna make that shit happen. Ronnie said, hold on, you set up here, he said, can you please give more details about being direct? Well, being direct is just letting the chick know that you're interested. That's what's up, Michael Van. What's going on? That's what's up. Sauce 5, I'm gonna be 37 on Monday. But yeah, as far as being direct, you know, it's just really letting the girl know up front that you're trying to make something happen with her. That's it. Because at the end of the day, you know, this is the thing. It's always going to come back to being direct at a certain point. Meaning that, or I should say, you're going to have to at some point close the deal. So even if you go indirect, you're gonna have to get direct at some point. You see what I'm saying? So you can go indirect, talk about this, talk about that, but then at some point you got to be like, so, let me get your number, or here's my information. So it's 5, you said I look like my late 20s. That's that black shit, I'm telling you. When you black, you be looking young as fuck. You feel me? Moving in silence, your birthday's May 18th. That's what's up. Happy late birthday. That's what's going on. That's what's up. But yeah, man. You said indirect takes too long. I mean, well, it depends. Not necessarily, because the thing is that, look, this is the thing. You can be indirect and talk to a girl for 2 minutes and still and that'll be it. Because you could go up to a girl, be like, hey, how you doing? That's it's a nice scarf you got. Where'd you get that? She'll be like, oh, I got it from Macy's. Cool. That's a good store. I got some of my clothes there. And she'll be like, oh, cool. And I'm like, so what's your name? Stacy, nice to meet you. I'm Locario. So anyway, listen, I'm actually on my way to work, but I thought you were really cute. We should get together and get a drink sometime. You know what I mean? So that took me like a minute, even though I was being indirect. You feel what I'm saying? But the thing is, again, like I said before, being a direct to indirect, it all depends on your mood, how you want to come at it, what you're more comfortable doing. You feel what I'm saying? Because, like, sometimes I switch it up. Sometimes I'll be, indirect, and sometimes I'll be direct based off of how I'm feeling at the moment. You know what I mean? So sometimes, I might see or be in an interesting situation, and I'll go indirect based off of that situation. Like I remember one time I was there was this bad Asian chick that I was seeing for a little while. This is like years ago. It's probably maybe 8 years ago. And I was on the train, and I was on the platform, and the train was like taking forever and shit. It was like a delay or something. Everybody's on the tracks for like 20, 30 minutes or whatever. Right? Now this is something, and you got to look out for these. This is something that I call a special occasion, and I talked about this before. So a special occasion is when something is happening in the situation that everybody in the situation is thinking about. So therefore, since everybody in the situation is thinking about that, that's an easy way to segue to having an indirect conversation with the woman. So for example, in that train station, since the train was taking forever, right? I was walking up and down the fucking platform, and so I saw the bad Asian chick. So basically everybody in there was like thinking about, damn, what the fuck is wrong with this train? So I used the train as a way to start the conversation. You feel what I'm saying? And then so, when I saw her, like I was walking back and forth, and I saw her standing there, you see what I mean? And so I walk up to her, and I'm like, hey, I hope you ain't late for work or something, because, this train ain't going to be coming for another probably like 15 minutes, right? And just something super simple like that. And then she started smiling. She was like, oh no, she's like, I'm meeting a friend though. And she's going to be all upset that I'm late because I'm usually late. And I'm like, oh, so you one of those late people? And then she was like, yeah, sometimes. And I'm like, damn. I was like, that's too bad, because I was going to actually, exchange numbers with you and take you on a date. But, because you're late, I don't like lateness either. So I might, not call you again if you ever came to a date late. And she's like, so, we start going back and forth. She's like, so you wouldn't call me if I came later? I'm like, nah, because I don't like lateness. So we go back and forth, and then we exchange information, whatever. And that was just off of me being indirect. I hollered at her on some indirect shit. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, you can make shit happen indirect, and then there's times where it's good to be direct. See, there's times where you almost have to be direct, though. You understand what I'm saying? There's times where you actually have to be direct. Because you don't have enough time to be indirect. So I remember one time I was leaving the spot, and I was on my way somewhere. I was in a rush. This girl's coming into the bar, and she's about to pass me, and I step in front of her, and I'm like, yo. I was like, hold on, listen. I was like, yo, I'm about to leave, but you are the sexiest fucking woman. And I was laying it on super thick. I was like, you are the sexiest woman I've ever fucking seen in my life, or whatever. She's like, whatever, stop playing. She's like laughing about it and shit. I was like, no, I'm serious. Like, I was like, I have to have you. I was like, listen, I'm gonna, you got to give me your number. You can't say no. And she's like, I can't say no. I was like, no, you can't say no. You know what I'm saying? So she fucking gives me her number. I give her my card or whatever. I was like, hit me up. And then I ended up, seeing her that next weekend. We smashed. Everything was all good. And then this is the funny part. She was feeling me, but then all of a sudden, after we smashed that first time, she called me talking about, I just don't feel right because I know you have a girlfriend. Because this is before me and my wife were like husband and wife. We was just boyfriend and girlfriend. But we were still in an open relationship. She's like, I know you have a girlfriend and I just don't feel right. And blah. I'm like, oh my God. You feel me? Prince Fab 85, he said, why do you have to be direct first? No, you don't have to be. What I'm saying there's certain situations where you gotta be direct because you don't have time to be indirect. So like even another time, I saw this girl coming out of a cab and she was on her way somewhere. So I was just like, real quick, like, yo, listen, you cute. What's your name? Okay, here's my card. Holla at me. That's it. You feel me? So, he said you did a cold approach in less than 5 minutes. You can approach a chick in fucking 30 seconds. I had that shit one time too. I'm walking out of a spot. I saw this girl. I said, yo, listen, give me a call. You're cute. That's all I said to her. I said, give me a call. You're cute. I didn't even tell her when to call me. I didn't tell her whatever. But what happened was I gave my card. She actually looked me up on Facebook, hit me up on Facebook. And then that's when we started communicating. You know what I'm saying? Man. Crazy. All these people texting me now. Hold on. It's my bad. Okay. Man. So yeah, people, the calling number is 646-481-3901. Man. Ron Miller, you said you know how the game goes. You ain't been a socialite. He said a socialite in years, so of my shit is weak. Oh, I'm gonna get to that in a second. Hold on, let me take this call. Yo, what's going on?
Hey, Locario, man, what's going on with you?
What's poppin'? Who's this?
No, this is John from Philly.
All right, what's going on, bro?
Go ahead.
Now go ahead. What you saying? What's going on?
No, it was what you were sitting there talking about when you were relating those direct game stories. Remind me of when I first got to Philly.
Mm-hmm.
I met this. It was at work. I met this girl, this Asian chick.
Mm-hmm.
I met her. She was down. I don't know. I forgot what she was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Got her number. We went out later that weekend. So we went down to one of the Chinatown spots. Went to the karaoke spot. And she was showing me all the food, I was sitting there eating and stuff. Then we went upstairs. I didn't do karaoke. She did karaoke.
Mm.
So, the night went really well.
Right.
So, later on, went to drop her off, and because she had a son.
Mm.
She said, oh, okay, I got to go home, something. And I remember, because I was tore up. I do remember this. I was lit.
Mm.
And I said something. I don't know. It was something. I was like, yeah. So that's it. It was something I said. then after that, I couldn't believe I said it.
Mm.
And next, you know, we were fucking in the car.
Right.
So I was trying to figure out after you related that experience, what in the world caused that to happen? Not you know, me blurting it out, but that change of response. Because you know, it wasn't like she was scared or anything else. You know, so we kept talking after that. But what exactly went through her mind? Was that just something that she was waiting on, or trying to get your opinion on it?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Sometimes chicks want to do it, but they're waiting on you to you know, make the move to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, you know, with chicks, a lot of guys think chicks don't like sex or chicks don't like to get down or whatever, or you got to do something special, or you got to wait a specific amount of time, or you know what I'm saying? Chicks want it, you know, just as much as we do. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes even more. So you gotta just, you know, go out there and put it out there. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I definitely got it. You know, like I said, that was years ago. I just never. And like I said, yo, man, that night was so messed up. Cause I never forget it. Cause I lived probably like I think it was like a 25 to 30 minute drive from her.
Right.
Back out in Delaware County, if you're familiar with the area. So I drove. I was so sore, dude. I drove home in my boxes and black socks. I'll never forget that day. And then a cop got a cop pulled behind me.
Mm.
So what I did was I pulled off into a residential neighborhood and just drove up in somebody's driveway because I did have enough sense to know that if he would saw me in my boxes, I would have got a DUI.
Right.
I'll never forget it. And he kept on. I guess he thought I'd pull home and kept on. But like I said, that night, you know, it just always that was something I just don't ever do. I just don't go to a chick like, yo, you know what, we fucking not. I don't say that.
Right.
But that day it just did, and it happened. I was like, okay, wow. So but now that you explain, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's the thing. And you know what it is? A lot of guys there's a lot of guys who are scared to even say that to a woman. You know what I'm saying? Or say, look, I want to fuck. Let's fuck right now, or let's do this. A lot of dudes are scared to say that shit. And that's why they never experience it, because they're scared they're gonna get rejected, or the girl's gonna get offended, and then there's gonna be times where girls are gonna say no. There's gonna be times where girls, they're gonna be like, oh, this and that, and that's nasty, and how you gonna come at me like, they're gonna say all of that shit. But the thing is, you're gonna have girls who are gonna be like ready to get down. Then you're gonna have girls who are gonna act like they don't want to do it, and then later on they thinking about it because you brought it up, and then they end up doing it. You know what I mean? And so, you know,
right.
It is what it is,
all right,
man.
Then.
Yeah, man. But man, I appreciate the call, my dude. All right.
Hey, no problem. All right. See.
Yeah, that's what it is. A lot of cats a lot of dudes don't be saying shit. That's the thing. They don't say shit to the chicks, and this is why shit don't go down. You feel me? Banana Bro, you said you have feelings for your female boss. I mean, how bad do you like your job, bro? You know what I'm saying? Man. That's what's up, Nez. Yeah, get that membership, bro. I'm telling you. Let me see what this is. Yo, what's going on?
Yo, Locario, what's poppin', man? This 70 plus, man.
Oh shit, what's poppin', my nigga? What's going on with you, man?
Man, it on break, man. At work, man. I pulled out my phone and saw you was on,
Right.
so I had to get on here with some more stories or something, man.
That's what's up. Yeah, the lines is working good today. The lines is working good today. So yeah, go in. What's poppin' with you though?
I was gonna say, man, like the best thing I've learned. I say, how you doing, beautiful?
Oh shit! See here.
I love that smile too, by the way. I'm telling. That means I'm telling the truth, right? Hello, back to y'all.
See, there we go.
But anyway,
that's how you do.
So anyway, y'all, see, y'all heard it. Y'all heard it firsthand here.
Exactly.
And then she said, "You always say that. That means you know I'm always telling the truth."
Mm-hmm.
See, I came back at that. It was quick. It wasn't nothing planned out or anything.
Right.
But I called in to pretty much tell the guys, man, just be encouraged with it, man. Women are fickle. They move by the minute. I got a woman I met her with that at first she wasn't talking about getting down with me. Now all of a sudden she's talking about getting down.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, hey man, time is everything. You got to increase your numbers, man. Increase your numbers.
Mm-hmm. Real shit. Real shit. Real talk.
Y'all see how I just did that? That's what y'all need to be doing on a regular basis. When you see them, even small talk, it helps out.
Right,
small talk, that helps build up your conversation skills.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to get different reactions from different women, so what you do, you become immune to it. Even if they say something stupid, you won't even care because you're in such a routine of just doing it. That's just like what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of guys say, man, it's a waste of your time. It's taking you away. Look, it's not wasting my time. Look, I'm at work making money. I'm actually on break. I incorporate it within my time, around my time.
Exactly.
So whatever they're doing, they're not really totally taking away from anything that I got going on.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys have to get out of that excuse mentality, man.
Right.
To go out there and meet them. Just go out there and go meet them. You know, when you at the store, when you on break at work, wherever you at, man, just create small talk, man. Get the conversations popping.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you notice like how just like now when you was on the phone and you was talking to that girl, it was just like a reflex. It's just like second nature. It ain't nothing you gotta be thinking about for forever. You just do it. You just go and do it. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of cats gotta be on that type of shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's something. That's why I did it while I was on spot.
Mm-hmm.
I was on spot with them. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, I'm gonna tell you something a little bit further. I flirt so much. Some of these folks I flirted with before, and I don't even remember doing.
Mm-hmm.
She was one of those chicks. So what I did, I tried to save face because she said, "You tell me that all the time," and then I had to come back with like, "Well, that way, you know, I meant it." You know what I'm saying? Something to kind of like save face. But I was also coming back quick on my reflexes.
Right.
But you know, I actually do it so much until I honestly don't remember them.
Right.
Like that's how much I'm going at it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I wanted to give you guys a preview of that. Y'all heard me say a little sample in the background. Maybe one day I'll call in and let y'all, you know, if she's not aware, hear me have a full-fledged conversation with them and try to blank out the number I give them or something. But
right.
you know, I don't know if they ready for that one yet, man. I don't know if they ready for that one.
That's crazy though, but that's what I'm saying. That's what happens when when people go in and practice and do what they got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it helped me with my text messaging skills and everything, man.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of on point with it. And I'm gonna meet some more today. I had one just text my phone not too long ago, so and I got some more on my list that's trying to get out, man. So when you guys get out here and get to meeting them, you'll start getting these results with these women. And guess what? I don't talk to them every day. I figured out for me what works. If you have a great enough conversation with them one time, or if you text them that once and that text message was great enough, or that conversation was great, by you not calling them every day, like I think you mentioned this before, the interest is kind of prolonged, and because she's not so used to you, the more she get used to you, the more y'all talk, you're gonna run out of interest in terms of in her eyes. You're not gonna be as interested in her no more.
Right.
That's when you're gonna start getting the phone calls where she ignore your phone calls because you're no longer missing, you're no longer interested. But if you left her off with that last great conversation, and she remembered that last great conversation y'all had, but you're not on her calling and talking to her every day, for one, it's gonna come across as if you got better things to do with your time.
Right.
So then when you do reach out to her, if she is halfway into it, she's not going to be reluctant to pick up that call. She's not going to be reluctant to return that text. And you already showing her you're not thirsty. Why? Because you're not hitting her up every day like everybody else.
Right,
And then when you do get her on the phone, the conversation is fire. And then you're talking about like, hey, let's meet up. So she's going to be looking forward to that. So next time, only thing you got to do is talk to her and be like, hey, what day you free? She announced what day you free. Hey, meet me at the hotel. Or meet me, come over to my place for lunch. I prepared a home-cooked meal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and if you act right, I'll stick a candle in it.
Right.
You know, so anything. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, y'all just get into that mentality, man.
Exactly.
I just talked to one in the background real quick to y'all, so I gave y'all a quick sample.
Nah, real talk, man. That's what it is, man. Dudes got to just get out there and put themselves, really in there in the field. You know what I'm saying? Out there talking to chicks, and so that they could start to see, where they're at in these situations. Because I was telling the caller earlier, I said, yo, because he was asking me, he was like, like how many girls you got to talk to and this and this and that. And I'm like, look, a lot of this stuff you're not going to realize, or a lot of the stuff you need to learn is stuff that I can't really necessarily teach you. And the thing that I can't teach you is the feeling and the experience you're going to get going up to girls, talking to them, interacting with them, having sex, doing all the other shit. That's something you have to feel for yourself in that moment. You feel what I'm saying? So,
I think a lot of guys want you to teach them how to be themselves. Like, it's only so much a dating coach can do. Like,
right.
Still, like, I understand now why you say the truth is inside of you.
Exactly.
I used to wonder why you said that, but now that I look deeply into it, the truth is inside of them because no one can teach you how to be yourself. So the objective of this thing is be comfortable with yourself and take yourself out before different women, whether you get this or whether you get accepted, but continue to do it and continue to be yourself. So in the midst of being yourself, you're going to run across eventually some women that want to rock with that.
Right,
because
exactly.
Can't nobody outdo you at being you. Just like I can't outdo Locario. Locario can't be me. I can't be y'all. Y'all can't be whoever you're standing next to. Everybody has something unique and special about them as an individual on Earth that draws somebody. I don't care what nobody says. You're going to draw somebody to you. You just got to put yourself out there to do it, and you just got to believe in yourself.
Real talk.
As long as you don't look like girls from the crib ugly, you got semi of a chance to, run up on them and say something. You just got to get out there.
Real talk, bro. Real fucking talk, man.
All right, man. I'm going to let y'all have the stream. I'm going to let y'all have the stream back, man. But y'all take notes on how quick I was able to speak to her. I didn't think none of it. She replied. I had a quick reply back. It wasn't nothing I had to think about. Y'all need to get in the practice of doing it. That's something that y'all ought to be practicing.
Exactly. That's what's up, bro, man. Appreciate the call, my dude, all right?
All right, man.
All right, peace. Yeah, man. That's my dude right there. Man. What up, Cario? Lichmore, what's popping with you, man? Yeah. Somebody was asking me something earlier. I forgot. It was it Ron? Was it Ron Miller or somebody? I forgot what he was asking me. You gotta put it back in the chat room. Man. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking hot outside, man. Shit. It is hot as a motherfucker outside. You know when it's so hot you start feeling sleepy and shit? That's how I feel right now. I feel like I could take a nap, like right now. Like it's just like oh man. Shit. It's that fucking heat and shit. I got the fans going. Crazy. Man. Female pimp was popping. You say you see my little movie. My little movie. Okay. Female pimp, call up. Stop talking shit. Stop talking shit. But yeah, well, you guys gotta watch the Hot Have Sexy 2 Women a Day movie. That shit, I haven't watched that shit in a while. That shit is, damn, when did I come out with that? I think that was like, what, 2013, 14, something like that? I can't remember. That shit was a minute ago. You say you just came out of a situation and now seeing multiple women, they are respectful, but do I stick with the one who you might wife? Well, if you want to, have a main chick, you know what I'm saying? You just you stick with that main chick. You know, it depends on what you're doing, because if you're doing a monogamous thing, you're gonna have to get rid of the other chicks and stick with the main girl. If you're doing an open thing, you can keep the main girl and then you can keep the other chicks around. Feel what I'm saying? Nez, you said how long is the sale for? The sale is up and from today up until May 28th. So from now up until May 28th, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Conversations are what are my plans for my birthday? I don't know. I might be going out of town doing something. I'm not even sure yet. So, I gotta see. I gotta see exactly what it is. But yeah, man. We had a calling number, people, 646-481-3901. Yo, what's going on?
Hey, yo.
What's poppin'?
What's up with you, Locario, man? What's poppin' with you, bro?
I'm good. What's going on? Who's this?
My name is Demonte, man. I'm from North Carolina. Real quick question, man. Quick question. I've been trying to figure out this shit for like a minute, dude. Look, times done changed a lot, bro, as far as like trying to like pull these bitches. Look, check this out, right? The problem that I'm encountering right now, a few years ago, when you used to could get a chick's number, 9 times out of 10, if you got the bitch number, then you was gonna more than likely hear from the girl. Nowadays, bro, with like social media and shit, it seems like bitches now, right? They'll give you their phone number, text you all day Monday, and then you won't hear from them bitches Tuesday. Or either they take your number and be like, I'll call you, and they don't call. You know what I'm saying? And that shit get old, man.
Right.
I be, low-key feeling like, damn, what is it that a nigga got to come with for these bitches to, stop playing around? And I be feeling like, sometimes for like a bitch to actually call you, you got to have some money or some shit like that. And I'm just like, well, damn, like, the fuck has damn times done changed so much like that for us. So I figured that I'd call you, bro, and I would, try to get your, input on why bitches do shit like that.
Well, the thing is, you gotta understand, like, in today's age, right, with social media, all this other stuff, you're gonna have a lot more women getting more attention. You understand what I'm saying? So it's easier for the average woman to get more attention than she could have gotten maybe like 10, 15 years ago when social media and all that shit wasn't really like popping like that. So that's one thing. But at the same time, though, even though that's the case, there's still women you can get, and still chicks that's gonna cooperate, based off of how desirable they think you are. So a lot of times what happens is you're gonna have a lot of women who they're gonna get a whole bunch of dudes sweating them on the Instagrams and Facebooks and Snapchats or whatever it is, and so they're gonna take that attention, but that's as far as it goes. Now, at some point, those women are still gonna want an actual, real situation with the dude. They're gonna want to go date some guys and want to have sex. They're going to do all that other shit. So now you have to be the type of guy who she finds desirable in that way, out of all of the noise, on some real shit. So this is why I keep saying to dudes over and over and over again, is that the more that you cultivate your shit and step up your shit, the more women you're going to get to cooperate with you. Doesn't mean that all the women are going to cooperate with you. This is the thing that guys get confused. Meaning, let's say, for example, if you're the type of dude who's on top of his shit and you're on point, and let's say on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 is you being like extremely on point. So you're at a 9.5 or 10. You got shit going for yourself. You confident. You know how to talk to girls. All this other stuff, right? And let's say you talk to 10 girls. Out of those 10 girls, you probably get like 4 or 5 of them. The other 5 or 6 or whatever that you don't get, it's either because they're attention whores, either because they just wasn't feeling you anyway. That's just what it is, and that's what it is. But you'll get 4 out of the 10 or 5 out of the 10, where most guys is only going to get 1 out of the 10 or 0 out of the 10. You see what I'm saying? So you got to get to the point where you're the type of guy that's getting the 4 to 5 out of the 10. And the way you do that is that you do 2 things simultaneously. You work on your shit to make sure that you're as on point as you are. And 2, you go out there and you interact with as many women as possible. You see what I'm saying? And then so the thing is, by doing those 2 things, what happens is you're going to run into the girls who are gonna cooperate versus the girls who's gonna be on some bullshit. Because you don't need money and none of that other shit. Because you can see, this is the thing. You can get girls with money and all this other stuff, but it's only a specific type of situation in most cases that you're gonna get with that type of stuff. You understand? Like if you have money, you want money to be a bonus to what you already have naturally. You don't want money to be the only thing that you are using to get the chicks, because now, let's say you get a girl with your money, or she's fucking with you just because you got money, right? Then another dude come along who got more money than you. You're done. You see what I'm saying? Like, she's gonna stop fucking with you and fuck with the next dude. And this is why you have the girl you'll get her number and she'll stop calling you, because she's only fucking with you because of your money. The reason why now you'll get these girls who you're saying, look, you give them the number, they don't call, or you call them and they don't call you back, is because what happens is that when they met you, they weren't seeing you as that dude who was the top guy. You understand what I'm saying? When you're the top guy, there's nowhere else to go but to you. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man. You feel me?
Hey, look though, yeah, look, check this out, Locario. Last question, bro. My last question, and then I'm gonna let you get back to your line and shit. Do you feel like, bro, bitches would be the way they are today if we didn't have social media? And look, put it to you like this: do you think women would be this difficult to try to get with it now, had we not had Instagram and Facebook and Snapchat now? Or, do you feel like it probably still would be the same way, pretty much?
I mean, it's still going to be attention whores. It's still going to be chicks who play games. It's still going to be, it'll be that way. It'll just be in a different version, a different way. You see what I mean? Because before all of the social media, there was still shit going on like this, where chicks was being on some attention whore shit. Chicks would just be flaking and being all flip-floppy and all that type of stuff. Like, it's always going to be that way. And it's a combination of women having a lot of options as far as the front end, meaning guys who are trying to get with them. And two, it's a thing where it's just female nature a lot of times, because unlike us, so like for example, if me and you get a girl's number, we're usually getting it because we're trying to have sex with her. We're trying to see her again. We're trying to do something. Women aren't like that. Women aren't as linear in their thinking as we are. Women are moment-to-moment thinkers. You see what I'm saying? Or the way they do. So that's why when you get a girl's number, at that moment she was feeling you, then 3 days later she's feeling a whole different way. You feel what I'm saying? That's how they get a lot of times. You see what I mean? And so that's the thing you gotta understand, that chicks be on that shit. You know what I mean? Right,
yeah, know what I'm saying? And look, and that's why usually whenever, I get a chick's phone number, I know that some, dating coaches be like, wait, 3 or 4 days and call them. I feel like now with the, attention span of these, females and shit, whenever, I get the phone number, I try to call them ASAP so they can, already know who I am. And that don't seem to really do shit neither. So, yeah, I might need to just work on myself,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta work on your shit, and you gotta start talking to more women. You feel what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Right.
Because you can't get caught up on just talking to one chick or two chicks and working on them, and then when shit don't work out with them, you on a subconscious level start to equate them with women in general. So then you might start saying, damn, well, these chicks don't be calling you back. And I'm like, what chicks? You're like, oh, them 2 chicks I'm talking to. Oh, only those 2 chicks. You see what I mean? Like, you got to talk to more. If you were talking to 5, 10, 15 girls this week or yesterday or whatever, 10, a few out of the 10 or 15 would have called you back. You see what I'm saying? And so that's why you got to talk to more girls, so you have a different perspective on the game. You see what I'm saying?
Alright, cool.
Yeah, man.
Cool. Well then, look, I appreciate it, man. Best of luck to you and your channel on YouTube, man. Thanks,
That's
bro.
what's up, man. Appreciate the call, bro. Alright, let me see what this is. Yo, what's going on?
Yo, I got through. That's crazy.
What up? What's poppin'? Who's this?
Hey, this is Jay.
All right, what's going on with you, man?
Hello?
Yeah, you can hear me?
Oh, yeah. I'm from Florida.
All right, what's going on with
Yeah,
you?
I hear you, man. I hear you.
What's going on?
Hey, man, I just wanted to thank you, though.
All right.
Like, everything you say, that shit works. Like, if y'all dudes ain't getting results, it's because y'all not following the program, man. Like, y'all got to get on that program.
That's what's up. That's what's up, bro. Appreciate it. So what's going on with you, though?
Yeah, man, I'm nothing much, man. I'm out there approaching women every day, man. And fuck, I'm a good-looking dude, and I get rejected too. Like, fucking yesterday, I got rejected like 5 times.
Right.
But ever since I started talking to women, though, I mean, I've been on like fucking like 10 dates. I at least get 1 date every week.
Right.
At least. And I've smashed every chick I've been on a date with.
Nice. That's what's up.
So yeah, man, I just want to thank you though. I ain't gonna hold up your line because I'm sure there's other dudes out there that need help. But like I said, if y'all ain't getting results, it's because y'all ain't out there putting in the work, man.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I like to hear when cats is getting it popping, man. But I appreciate the call, bro. All right.
All right, man.
All right, be safe.
Thanks, man.
Peace. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, guys. I'm telling you, you guys got to put in that work. Put in the work, and then you'll see the results. Just like anything else. Man. I've been texting my girl real quick. Man. Shit. But yeah, you gotta put in that that shit, man. Oh, my bad. Hold on, let me see Ron Miller's joint. Hold on. You were saying that you know the game already. You're not a cornball or none. 3-year relationship just had you introverted. You gave up on the game. You forgot your strategy. Well, the thing is, you gotta put yourself back out there ASAP, bro. You gotta put yourself back out there as soon as possible, so that you could start getting used to the game again. Because if you've been in a 3-year relationship and shit, you know what I'm saying? And you haven't been out doing shit, you got to see what's popping. You got to go out there, talk, interact with these chicks. Mike 23, you trying to call up? Call the number 646-481-3901. Just call up. My dude Nez is from London. He be calling all the time. Just call up. Man. But yeah. You guys gotta put in that work, man. When you put in that work, things go down. Asian Near, you said, why are fat girls in demand? Because some people like fat girls. You know what I mean? What do you mean? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Man. But, Whiplash, what's going on? You said you gave your number out to a girl last weekend. We sent a few texts to each other, told her to call me. Certain time replied, you called me. Damn, hold on. We got like 6 niggas calling it. Hold on. Jesus. Yo, what's going on? Yo.
Hello.
What's poppin'? Who's this?
Hello.
Hello? Yo, who's this?
Can I call you back? I have a good bad network.
Say that again?
The network connection is poor.
Alright, yeah, call back.
I'll call you back.
Alright, call back. Dude sound like he was in church or something. What's going on? Dude sounded mad serious. Dude sounded mad serious, bro. Man. You said, what up, Felipe Molis? What's going on? He said, why call then hang up? I think he said his connection was fucked up. We had like fucking 4 people calling at once. That shit was crazy. Man. Alright, who's calling up this time? Yo.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, it's Nez from London.
Nez, what's poppin', bro? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm good, man. How you been?
Chilling. What's going on with you?
Yeah, nothing much, man. Yeah, I just wanted to ask quickly. Today, I saw a girl while I was walking down the street, and like I really wanted to approach her. She really looked good, but the only problem is she was kind of like tall, quite a bit, fair bit taller than me, actually. I was just thinking, like, I know some girls say that, you know, height is important and they don't want a guy who's shorter than them, so I don't know if it was worth. That's, I mean, I kind of thought to myself, okay, if I approach her, she's going to see that I'm shorter than her and just, you know, disregard me straight away. So what do you think about that?
Well, this is the thing. First of all, you got to take what women say they want and like with a grain of salt, because what they say they like and they want, you know, it's not that it's false, but usually what women say they want or what they like doesn't necessarily correlate to what they're going to respond to in any specific situation. So what that means is a girl could say, oh, I only like guys who are taller than me. That's what she feels. She's like, I don't like dating short guys. Then a short guy's going to come and holler at her, and for some reason, she's into this dude because of the stuff he's saying, because of how he's interacting with her. He gets her feeling a certain way. Now she's like, damn, you know, I don't understand why I'm attracted to this fucking guy. So the thing is, don't worry about what chicks say they want or they like and all this other stuff. You got to go and talk to them and interact with them, because they don't even know what they're going to like and want until it's presented to them sometimes. You see what I'm saying? So that's why you can't really, you got to take the shit with a grain of salt, because if you listen to too much, it's like, okay, for example, what do chicks always say as far as the type of guys they want? You always hear chicks say, oh, I want a guy that's going to be nice and treat me right? They say this shit all the time. But who do they get with most of the time? The bad boys and the jerks and the assholes and all that other shit, right? So they say they want this, but they end up getting with the other thing. So why would you even take any stock in what the hell they're saying they want, when most of the time the shit that they're saying they want, they don't go after, because they don't know what they respond to. So they could say they want it. They could say, hey, I want a nice guy. I want a guy who's tall. I want a guy who's good looking or whatever. But their choices say otherwise, right? So this is why I'm saying, don't worry too much about what the fuck they're saying. You just got to go up and you got to do you. That's it. You see what I mean?
Yeah, cause, I think you were saying you can't predict if they
right,
you know, like you or not. So just do your thing and let them do their thing. But,
exactly.
No, yeah,
exactly.
I mean, I'm like 5'9", 5'10".
That's not even short, man. What are you talking about?
6'1" or something.
I'm 5'11".
Yeah,
What are you talking about? That's not even short.
She was like 6'1", 6'2", something like that. So I
well, see,
like,
if she's 6'1" and 6'2",
might look weird or something.
if she's 6'1" and 6'2", she's just tall for a chick, because most chicks are not that tall. You see what I'm saying? So most of the dudes she's dealing with, in fact, she probably, listen, a chick that tall, right? She's probably not getting a lot of guys trying to holler at her anyway, because, you know, a lot of dudes are thinking, well, she's tall, so she's obviously not gonna like me, and then she's not getting that many dudes hollering at her. So now her span of guys that she could get is limited in that sense. So now if you approach her and you know, saying all the shit and she's feeling a certain way, that's gonna make her want to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking like, oh yeah, maybe I should just sit back like not approach these girls, because I've seen girls like that before who are tall for their gender or whatever. I always think to myself, okay, well, you might as well just lay off them and leave the guys who are like 6'6", 6'7", or whatever to approach. Because there's, but no, I mean, like you said, she's either gonna like me or she isn't. So might as well just
exactly just go and do your thing. That's it.
But how much did you say that? No, I got that book that you mentioned. What's it called? What to say when you talk to yourself.
Oh right, yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah. That's arrived today, so I'm just gonna read through that and read through how to have sex with 2 women a day again.
Right, hell yeah,
how much was the bad boy membership?
So the bad boy membership is $97. So so definitely check that out. And then if you do it before the 28th, you get the sale, so you get the bonus stuff on there too. You feel what I'm saying?
So that's like 72 pounds a month or something. But
I mean,
so
it's probably in London. I don't know how much
every month and access to the old ones as well.
Right. Yeah. So and all of the membership programs are on there. So whenever you join, it's not that you got to wait each month. It's everything is on there now, and then you get a new joint every month. So there's like almost like 50 something programs on there right now. You feel what I'm saying? And this is why I'm telling cats they missing out if they're not on the Bad Boy membership. And the next one I got dropping on June 1st is called How to Have One Night Stands. You feel what I'm saying? So that shit is going to be, off the hook. You feel what I'm saying?
So yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah, definitely. All right, thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah,
definitely.
Take care. I'll catch you later.
All right, bro. I'll holler at you. Peace.
Cool, man. See ya.
Yeah, man. That's the joint right there. Let me show you guys the cover. Let me see if I go on my Instagram. Just put that up a little. Probably I don't know if you guys can see the whole thing, but this is the cover for How to Have a One Night Stand. This is going to be the new Bad Boy membership program joints that you can get if you join the Bad Boy membership. Man, crazy. Day KC was popping. The caller number 646-481-3901. Yeah, what's going on?
Yo, Mr. Locario.
What's popping? Who's this?
This is Justin from Houston.
All right, what's going on with you?
Yeah, so basically, what's going on with me is last week I went to the movies with a chick, and we worked together. So basically, that last week after we got out of the movies or whatever, and we went to work. She started like putting up on me and shit like that. I'm like, what do you do?
Hey, what happened? Say that again. She said, "Oh, wait, hold on. You say you went to the movies, and then after the movies, what happened?"
Well, basically, I dropped off, and then like the next day we went to work. She started putting up on me. I'm like, yo, like, what are you doing? I ain't trying to get tired. I ain't trying to get it.
Wait, so you work? So you work with this girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
And after she started to fill up on me, I'm like, yo, calm down, chill out, whatever. And she was like, why you acting like that? I'm like, because I don't want to get in trouble. But anyways, so what I was going to do was, I was going to ask her out on a second date, but I don't know how I should ask her. Should I just say, yo, do you want to, like, what are your plans for next week?
Why you so scared to go on a second date or ask for a second date? It's obvious she's feeling you. You know what I'm saying?
What's up?
I said it's obvious that she's feeling you, like she likes you. So just go to her and say, yo, when you free so we get together again.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Well,
that's all you got to do?
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, I know. But I was just saying because I mean, jobs. It was real funny with the, with talking and all that type of stuff. So.
Well, you chose. Hold on. So you chose to deal with a chick at your job, but she's cooperating. So if she's cooperating now, then all you got to do is set the dates up. But you still, again, this is why I be telling you guys about the job. You got to be careful dealing with chicks at your job. But since she's already there, and it seems like she's feeling you, but at the same time, though, she might be on some clingy shit if she's getting all super touchy feely and crazy at your job. So I don't know. You might have to think about some things with this one. But I'm saying, if you're trying to see her again and hang out with her, don't be scared to set up a date. Just say, yo, listen, when are you free? She's like, oh, I'm free this weekend. Cool, let's go out and do this or hang out and do that. That's it. That's it.
Okay.
Don't overthink it. You feel what I'm saying? All right, bro. All right, man. I'm holler at you, man. All right.
All right.
Peace. All right, you guys gotta stop overthinking. All right, what's poppin'? Who's this?
What's going on? This Dion.
What up? What's poppin'?
Yeah, I was just listening in, and I wanted to call in just to inform I basically want to talk about my situation, all right? I met this girl at the club last weekend, man. And I gave her my number. And after the club let out, we spoke for a little bit longer, and I had to get somewhere because I have to get up in the morning the next day. So I get a text from her that Monday. I hit her back. No reply. I mean, when I did hit her back, it was to set up a date for this weekend, which is now. But I didn't get any reply. So yesterday, I did a little bit of investigating, man. So I went ahead, I looked her up on Facebook or whatever, added her. I went on her timeline and I looked at a video that she posted. I don't know if it was related to me or any particular guy, but she was basically breaking it down like, she said she don't like to reply or talk to anybody who sent her the green bubble. I don't know if you know what the green bubble is, but
what's the green bubble? What is that?
Huh?
What's the green bubble?
The green bubble is the when somebody texts you and the text shows up in like a green bubble, it either shows up in a blue bubble or a green bubble.
And what's the green bubble mean?
And it basically has your text message inside. Huh?
But what does the green bubble mean though? Why she don't want the green bubble? What does that mean?
Because that means that you're an Android user and she only talks to people with iPhones. And so I was bugging.
Nigga,
I was like, hold up.
Yo, this chick is goofy, son. Why even worrying about this girl? Like, yo. I'm like, what the fuck?
I said that to say, yeah, I said that to say this. It's better to just call. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if a chick texts you,
it don't even matter. You ain't gotta call. Nowadays, you ain't gotta call nothing. You just gotta charge your ass to the game. First of all, if you text her to set up some date and she ain't hit you back, it is what it is. She ain't hit you back. You feel what I'm saying? So you just keep that shit pushing. Or if you really trying to get at her, then you just hit her up again next week and try to see what could pop off. And if she don't hit you back, then you totally charge to the game. But it's not a thing about texting or calling. Right. It's about her saying that goofy shit. I mean, I'm sure. I hope she wasn't serious, because if she was serious, that shit is goofy. But if she wanted to holler back, she would have hollered back at you. Period. You feel what I'm saying? But she didn't holler back at you. But you up there doing some fucking detective work, trying to see what's up with this chick. You know what I'm saying?
I had to, because we had like something good going, and I wanted to see what was happening, man. And for her to say, I just wanted to let you be aware that that's what's going on. Like, right. Chicks is like on this green bubble thing, because she wasn't the only one, like, on that green bubble shit. Because basically, she's an iPhone carrier, and when you get messages from
but iPhone, wait, hold on, but this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Listen. This is what I'm saying, though. Listen to what.
I know it sounds wild.
But seriously. You gotta understand the type of girls you're dealing with. You feel what I'm saying? If a chick,
Right.
if that's what she's doing in her life, like if that's an actual thing in her life, that means she ain't about shit. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
If that's something that's important to her, a damn green bubble, she ain't about shit. You see what I'm saying? I would have charged it just off of that. I'd have been like, oh, word? Okay, yeah, we done. Just straight. Just off GP, we done. Like, I don't want no chick in my life where a goddamn green bubble is important to her. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
If the fact that
Right.
if the fact that a person's using an Android versus an iPhone or fucking whatever, if that's important to you, I don't need to fuck with you. You feel what I'm saying? Period.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? So
exactly.
so fuck all that. You need to charge your ass to the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but yeah, she'll look young, bougie bitch. So you know,
Right,
what
that's what I'm
like,
saying.
Things like that, I just toss
That's-
it to the side, man, and just keep it moving, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just letting you know how ridiculous
Mhm.
that was. Like how narrow and minuscule that was.
Right.
So
That's crazy. That's
like,
crazy.
man. Shit's just crazy.
Oh,
man, but that's
shit.
pretty much just it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and delete her. I'm gonna go ahead and block her number.
Yeah,
and
man,
delete
keep that shit
her
pushing,
Facebook
man.
and-
Holla at another chick with some sense.
Exactly.
Fuck all that, man. All right, bro. I'm hollering. Peace.
Right.
All right, man.
Cool.
Peace. Man, these chicks out here be on that bullshit. Like, talking about the green bubble. Like, what, nigga? Shit. That's man. You getting charged for that bullshit. K Zagging 20 said, "Stop looking chicks up too." Exactly. Dude's up there investigating and shit. Like, man, that's funny. Man, I'd have been like, okay, she's goofy. Yo, what's going on? What's poppin'? Who's this?
Yeah, what's up, Mr. Locario? I'm Sam.
What up? What's going on?
Yeah, I had a little issue about the last 2 weeks. I met with the girl. She's 27, and I am just 18. So
How old
I
are you?
took her home. You know, we kept the shit. What do you say?
Is that how old are you?
I'm 18. She's
Okay.
27.
Okay, all right.
So, you know, I watch your videos, and it really helped me a lot to get her. So I took her home. We did a lot of stuff. But after I invited her the second time to come to my house and my crib to come get some shit going, she didn't respond. She was flaking. So what do you think I should do?
So you said you asked her to come to your place and she didn't respond. Is that what you said?
Yeah, the second time.
Okay. So what happened the first time? The first time she came to your house, or what happened the first time?
Yeah, the first time she came to my house, we made out. We kept the shit going.
Okay.
The
And
second
did y'all,
time, she
y'all
refused to come.
didn't have sex the first time?
No, we didn't.
Okay. And then so now you're trying to invite her back to the spot, and what's happening?
She keeps flaking, talking about age, and little crap like that.
She said she's talking about age.
Yeah, that she's older than I.
She said so now she's saying that you too young. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly. I don't understand.
Man, listen, dude, listen. Just soft charge her, meaning tell this chick, listen. When you get mature and realize that you're a grown woman, holler back at me. That's all you got to tell her. Like, listen, you got my number. When you realize you're a mature adult, holler back at me. Other than that, you keep it pushing. You feel what I'm saying? That's it. Don't waste any more time on her. That's it.
And also, I met some girls, like 2 girls yesterday. You know, so I just had a little talk, and like I could approach them, then I got their contact. So I hit them up like, hey, what's up? What's popping? How, like, stuff like that. But they get on Snapchat, they just opened my message. They didn't reply. So what do you think I should do?
So you say you talked to these other two girls and you said you got their numbers. Is that what you said?
Yeah, and I hit them up, but they didn't reply me.
And when was this?
That was yesterday.
So you got their numbers yesterday, and when did you hit them up today?
Yeah.
When did you hit them up? What time you hit them up?
Night.
Huh?
Last night.
So you got their numbers yesterday, and then you hit them up that night.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, usually this is what you want to do. Usually I would say hit them up the next day. Don't hit them up that night unless you're trying to make something happen that night. But since you hit them up that night and they haven't replied, just give it, by the end of the week, if you don't hear back from them, holler at them one more time. And then if they don't get back to you, then you just kick them to the curb. That's it. So wait a few more days and then holler back at them again. Say that again?
Okay. I said, how long should it take before I holler back at them?
What's today? Today's Saturday. No, today's Friday. Hit them back up around Thursday or something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then try to set something up for this weekend coming up. And if they don't holler back at you, then you stop calling them. That's it.
Okay, nice.
That's all you got to do, bro. You feel me? But you young man, you gonna get it. You gonna get it soon. You just got to keep going with it. You feel me? Because you already messing with the 27-year-olds and shit. So you good. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be alright. Alright, man.
Yeah, I really love your videos. It keeps me going.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate it, man. All right, bro. I'm gonna holler at you, man.
Yeah, just keep up the good work.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Peace.
Yeah.
All right. Yo, what's going on? Who's this? Yo.
What's up, bro?
What's poppin'? Who's this?
It's Day from DC.
All right, what's going on?
Ain't shit, man. We just want to run a little situation by you real quick.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, so pretty much, man. I got a best friend I known for 20 years since the 4th grade, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a few years back, we just happened to have sex. You know what I'm saying? Before that, it wasn't nothing. We were just real friends, right? Real friends. We just happened to do it, right? So we did it. And I was like, damn, man, this is my best friend, bro. Like, man, shit, we about to get married. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that. I guess she had ended up in the midst of all that, us starting to have sex. She had met another dude. You know what I'm saying? And I was just still sticking around. I was pregnant. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, man. I want every time she call, I jump up and go. Every time she want to have sex, I jump up and go. And then situation where I think whatever the dude got locked up or whatever, he out the picture. Now it's just me and her. Now she acting like she wants me the same way I wanted her, and now I'm just like, bitch, you irritated. Get out of it. I don't know why, man. Something in me. I'm like, man, I don't. You know what I'm saying? I ain't pursuing it like I did before. So I'm like, damn. I don't know if I want to fuck with her on that level no more, man. It's like lately I've been like, man, I don't fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? I'm not eager as I was a couple years ago.
Right. So what you? I mean, well, the thing is, she's because look, she's just using you as the backup dude. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all cool and all of that,
Yeah.
But it ain't you know what I'm saying? Because she's with the other dude. Because the dude is locked up, now she's trying to holler at you. You see what I mean? So it ain't if he's out, she gonna go back to this dude. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I said. I be telling her, I'm like, man, I wanted to have whatever played out with dude would have never got locked up. I wanted to have where we'd be at now. Now you all alone with me, and now I don't want you. It's like I was chasing her at first. Now she kind of chasing me, and I'm like,
right,
fuck it, man. That's what I'm trying to think.
But also, she's with this dude, right? The dude that's in jail or whatever, locked up. That's her man, right?
No. It wasn't never her man. According to her, they were just talking, I guess.
All right. Well, the thing is, look, if you trying to smash, it is what it is. But I would say just do that and just keep it on some regular shit. Don't be getting all in love and doing all that other stuff with this chick. Just just keep her around in some fuck buddy shit. Y'all cool? There we could get together, hang out, do all of that. But I would say don't get caught up in all that other extra shit. Like, just have her on the side as one of your fuck buddies or whatever, and then talk to other girls and do what you got to do with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do that. I do that, but I don't know. But I see what you're saying, though, bro.
Right. Yeah, just do that, man. Don't worry about all that other shit. You feel me? But but you sound like you in love and shit. So that's the thing. So,
yeah, I know that.
So you gonna have to, man. You gonna have to,
we got the history.
That's what I'm saying. See, you sound like you in love, bro. Just don't let that blind you. Listen, if you feeling her and she feeling you like that, you understand, it is what it is, and then maybe something can happen. But I'm just saying, don't go out here and play yourself because you letting your feelings take over your logic. You see what I'm saying? So you just got to figure out. You got to figure out what you're trying to do, and you got to also figure out how she's gonna be before you make any type of decisions to really put yourself in a position to do this other shit. You feel me? But man, I appreciate the call, bro. I got a few more people trying to call up in here like crazy,
all
man.
Right, bro. Appreciate it, man. Fuck with you too. Appreciate it.
That's what's up, bro. I'm gonna holler at you, man. All right, peace. Yeah. Hold up, Mike 23. You said you was trying to call up. Hold on. Yo, what's poppin'? Who's this?
Yo, this is Locario.
What's poppin'? Who's this?
Yeah, Frederick calling from Europe.
All right, what's going on?
Yeah, first of all, I want to say I'm a big fan of you. I've been following for a long time.
That's what's up.
It's like 5 years now, but my first time calling up.
All right, what's going on?
Yeah. Anyways, I got a few questions for you.
All right.
Why is that girl so low bullshit? Why is that?
You said why is who?
Why are a lot of girls some bullshit?
You said why are a lot of girls on bullshit?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Be more specific. Like what? Like what type of bullshit?
All right. First of all, like last week, I met a girl from Tinder, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he told me to come to her house and all that. I went to her house.
Mm-hmm.
Was watching a movie and everything. I was very laid back,
and
she put her head on my shoulder and everything. We
Mm-hmm.
started kissing all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and we started touching all that, smacking her ass and everything, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
She was kissing on me, she was grinding on me.
Mm-hmm.
So I was doing all this while watching the movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so after the movie, she started kissing me and all that, and she said, "Okay, I think it's time for you to go home."
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking like, why the fuck we should do all that? She know she ain't gonna fuck me.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck would she let me touch her? Why would she kiss me?
Mm-hmm.
Why would she do all that kind of stuff?
Well, again, you gotta understand. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to understand that. Look, women are gonna be women. They're gonna do women shit. You feel what I'm saying? So this is why, as a man, you have to orchestrate the situation. So you're feeling a certain type of way because you was over the house and you was trying to fuck, and so you assumed that fucking was gonna happen. See, that's the problem with you can't just assume shit. So you're gonna have to tell these chicks, listen. If she say come over the crib, oh yeah, that sound cool, but listen, I'm not coming over unless some panties dropping. Is that gonna go down? Is that cool? And if she says no, then I ain't coming.
But Locario, listen to this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't doing shit. I was just laid back. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't trying to kiss anything. I was just laid back, and she was just doing everything.
Mm-hmm.
She was putting her hands on me. She was doing all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking, oh yes, yeah, I got this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got this one. But I was thinking after the movie, I'm gonna fuck this girl. I got this one. So I was thinking, oh shit, this one I got. But after the movie, she's like, oh yeah, I was getting late right now, and I think I could get her. Plus, I don't want to give everything because it's the first time meeting.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking maybe she kind of lagging more. So she was thinking that if I fuck her the first time, I want to see her again. Maybe that could be a possibility, right?
Yeah, well, she could be doing that too. That's what I'm saying. Well, that's also it too. But again, This is what I'm saying. You're thinking again. You're talking in terms of what she probably wants to do, because she's doing what she wants to do. See, this is what the game. See, this is the game. The game is about like having people do or have them in your sort of frame, of mind. You understand? Her frame of mind is, I want to have a dude here to spend time with me, who I probably want to have sex with, but I want to keep him around. I want to string him along. I want to have him around. So I'm not going to just have sex with him now, because maybe he might not see me again. If I don't have sex with him now, he'll probably come over again to try to have sex. So she's trying to prolong her thing. So so listen, she's doing everything she's supposed to be doing. You understand? You have to be doing everything you're supposed to be doing. So you're saying, hey, I'm just being laid back or whatever. That's not necessarily enough to where, if your objective was to smash, that's not enough to make it happen. You see what I'm saying? Now, if your objective was to just be on some, hey, you know what, I'm chilling, it is what it is, whatever happens, cool, then that's one thing. But you wanted to smash, but you weren't doing anything to try to smash. See what I mean?
I don't want to keep it too long. I go now. I have a question.
Right.
Anyway, I think, early this week, I'm not going to go tender, right? She just started texting me all that kind of stuff. And I told her, I want to come to your house. I want to come see you. She's like, okay, come Friday. All right, today's Friday, right? I text her. She didn't even say nothing. She no reply, nothing at all. But before that, she was like, yeah, just come over. She come over and everything. She sounded really, really enthusiastic about it. So I texted her today, like, are we gonna? Is still gonna happen today? She didn't text me anything. I just deleted the number, but I just want to know, like, why do girls do this? Like, they text you, like, yeah, come over and all that, and then when you try to confirm it, nothing at all. Not even a text back.
Well, the thing is, because some other penis came up. That's why. You feel what I'm saying? Some other shit came up. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Man.
But that's why you gotta be. You gotta have more women around, because if you tell this girl, listen, let's meet up on Friday. She says, cool, whatever. Friday comes, you say, hey, we still on. You don't get no response, right? Then what you do is you call up the next girl and call up the next girl. You see what I mean? And that's it. Because you don't want to. And this is what I'm saying. Don't get too hung up on the shit that women do, because women are just doing women shit. You see what I'm saying? But the thing is, you gotta. Go ahead. What you saying?
Yeah.
Now go ahead. What you saying?
I was saying also, like, I think 2 weeks ago, I had a Tinder date too. And this girl, she was feeling me and everything, like, on a Tinder day, we kissed and everything, and I told her, like, text me when you get back home, and she did that. And even, like, I told her, like, yeah, whenever you're free, we can go on another day, and she said, like, yeah, I'm free this day. So on a day, I think it was on Friday, it was last Friday, and then I texted her, like, oh, okay, is this still going to happen today? Are we still going to go on a date, our second date? And then she told me, like, oh, yeah, I forgot. My dad had the surgery, so I'm going to see him. Blah, blah,
that's
blah.
lies. That's all lies.
Like, what the fuck is this?
That's all lies.
On the first day, she was feeling me so much. She's like, what the fuck happened? Man?
That's all lies. That's what I'm saying. That the day she's feeling you, she's feeling you. And what happens is, when it comes to the day she's supposed to see you, there's probably another dude who called her up and say, yo, let's meet up on Friday. And then she's thinking, damn, I'm supposed to see you on Friday, but I want to see this other guy. So now she's going to call you and say some emergency or some bullshit happened. You feel what I'm saying? It's all nonsense. It's all nonsense. So that's, again, same thing. You just got to kick them to the curb, replace them with other chicks. You see what I mean? Because you want a chick whose energy level is going to she's going to respond to you the way you want her to respond to you. You see what I mean?
Exactly.
That's all it is, bro.
Man, it's really bullshit, man.
Yeah,
anyway,
I mean, that's.
I want to thank you for taking on my call.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro.
Working, man. I really love your work, man. Keep doing it, man.
That's what's up. Appreciate the call, man. All right, peace.
All right, take care, man. Take care.
Yeah, you guys can't get all bent out of shape about it, man. This is what chicks do. This is what chicks do. It happens to every guy. Because trust me, what you guys don't understand is that every time you went on a date with a girl, she probably most likely flaked on another nigga. And sometimes when you're trying to go on a date with a chick, she's flaking on you to get with another dude. That's how they do. Don't take it personal. That's how they do. That's why you got to do you. You got to say, okay, cool. No problem with that. I'm going to go talk to this other girl over here. That's it. Yo, what's going on?
Hello?
What's poppin'? Who's this?
Hey, what's up, Locario? This is Jay, man, from CC, man.
All right, what's going on?
You chilling. Yeah, I have bad service. Could you hear me?
I get you a little bit. You sound mad low, though. You can speak up a little bit?
No, my fault. No, it's not my, I was just saying no. Hello, could you hear me?
I get you now. Go ahead.
Yeah. Now, I was just calling to say, I was asking a couple questions, because you was like, if you're trying to do things with a woman, you need to get straight to the point. But my whole thing is that, why do you want a date, though? How do you get straight to the point without being too thirsty? Because a lot of women say that, oh, guys are too thirsty. Like, for instance, I went on one day, and I was trying to make a move with the woman. She was like, oh, it seems like you're coming off too strong.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like I said, but we were doing small talks, where you from, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, I got straight to the point where I was like, dang, I just told her my lips, how her lips was real sexy. I just want to see how tricky you act. But she gave me that, oh, damn, how you going to come off on me like that? Well, I don't even know you like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you always say that, too, like when a woman, that she won't say certain things, like she's not going to react like that.
Mm-hmm.
But do you think that, too, to that, not all women, but some women don't move the way we think they move. It's just like, for instance, too, not every guy going to do certain things that they would want to do, because some guys are different than every other guy. Don't you think that?
Well, let me ask you this. Let's flip it around, right? Like, you know how chicks say, guys just want, all these guys just want to have sex, right? Like, that's like the thing. That's the thing that is known or whatever, or people say, right? So now, let's say...
It's funny, real quick, it's funny because one chick just told me that too. Matter of fact, I'm telling you, she's like, all guys want to do is have sex.
Right.
Some chick just told me that recently.
Right. So now let's say a girl meets you, right? Let's say a girl meets you and she's into you. She wants to have sex with you, right? Now, let's say you're not attracted to her. Like you just like, oh, like I wouldn't have sex with this girl ever in a million years, right? But let's say you don't want to hurt her feelings. You feel what I'm saying? So what you're gonna say to her is, girl, I know you trying to have sex with me, but I want to sort of get to know you. I want to like, can we just talk for a second? Like, all men aren't like that. We're not just trying to have sex. Some guys want to sit and talk and get to know you. You understand? So what you're saying to her is bullshit. You're just saying that to her because you don't want to hurt her feelings. But the reason why you're not having sex with her is because you're not into her. You see what I'm saying? So flip it is the same thing happens for women. When a woman is chilling with you and you're trying to flirt with her, get all sexual, whatever, and all this other stuff, sometimes women will say, oh, well, I'm not like that, or I got to take it slow, or blah, 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 because what happens is that she's not into you like that to where she wants to interact with you that way. But the thing with women, though, right, is that they still will have you around because they still like the attention that you're giving them. They'll still have you around because they still like the fact that you're taking them out on a date and paying for some shit. They'll still have you around and talk to you and interact with you because they still like the fact that you're there giving them that energy. So when you go to that girl and you say, you're on that date and you say to her, yo, you got some sexy ass lips, blah, 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 and you're trying to get all touchy-feely, in her head, she's thinking, fuck, this guy is trying to have sex with me, so now I gotta pretend and act like that I'm the take it slow girl so I can get more of his time. Because I can't just tell him I don't like him like that, because if I do, he's probably never gonna call me again. You see what I'm saying? So she'll pretend and be like, oh, well, I don't know about that and I'm not like that. It's bullshit. This is what I'm trying to say to you. Because you're thinking that these girls, oh, well, maybe some girls aren't like that. Maybe some girls need to take it slow. You understand? Now, again, there are exceptions to this rule, because there are girls who, are on some shit where they're super religious or some shit like that. You understand? or B, what happens usually is this, is that because a girl at that point knows you're trying to fuck with her on some sex shit and she sees that this is what you're trying to do, because she already had a plan for you as you're going to be, because this is the thing, she probably in her mind had a plan that you were going to be the lame guy that she was going to put in the friend zone, use for money, use for dates, all this other stuff. Now that you displayed that you're not the lame guy, she's like, shit, he's not one of these lame dudes I could take advantage of. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to game him into thinking that I'm a girl that that needs to take it slow. So let me test to see if he is a lame guy or not. Let me really test him. So what she's doing now is she's saying, okay, I got to take it slow. I got to get to know you more. So now if you fall for that, then she's like, okay, cool. Well, maybe he is that lame guy because he's falling for the bullshit. You see what I mean? So this is what I'm saying, where some of those girls, you're just going to have to charge to the game, because since she doesn't like you to that extent, she's going to play those, I got to, take it slow games with you. You see what I mean? And low key, you're falling for it. You see what I'm saying? So in those situations, you know, what I would do if I was you, and if you're ever in those situations again where a girl's on some, because what did she say to you again? Tell me what she said to you when she said all that stuff. What did she say to you?
Nah, she was like, I was like, damn, you got some sexy ass legs. I mean, like I said, I'm trying to move it to the sexual part. See, I remember one of the videos you were saying that too. Like you got to get straight to the point. See where you at. So I'm trying to see. So when I was like, damn, you got some sexy ass legs, I was looking at her. She kind of found. She was like, she didn't say nothing until it back. Then I'm saying more sexual stuff. She was like, yeah, she did hit me with that. I mean, yeah. That I don't move like that. I don't talk like that to God. I don't know. I gotta get to know the guy. All that blah blah blah. That's bullshit she was saying.
Right, and then so this is all. That was it. Right, and this is all you got to say to to that. Be like, listen, well, this is how I roll and this is who I am. So listen, if you trying to make something happen, you got my number. But if you ain't trying to make something happen, you could lose the number. It's all good. But this is what I'm trying to do. So if you ain't trying to do that, we could end this right now. You see what I'm saying? Like straight up, because this is what you got to understand with these chicks, is that it's almost like this. Always say it like if you're a fucking, like, it's like you're a shoe store. All you sell is shoes. That's all I'm good for is shoes. So until you want shoes, that's when you come fucking with me. So until you want sex, that's when you come fucking with me. Period. I ain't got nothing else for you but this dick. So because you need to get to know a guy, that's cool. I respect what you're trying to do, but that ain't me. So until you're ready to do what I'm trying to do, we could keep it moving. Period.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because
that makes sense.
You know what I mean?
All right, definitely.
Right, because at that point already, she's not giving you what you want. You understand? And then you got to look at it like this. It's just like anything else. If you're trying to get what you want, and the situation you're in does not give you what you want, why are you in the situation? It's just like if you go to the store, you say, yo, let me get those new pair of Jordans. Oh, we ran out. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna go to the next store. You're not gonna still stay in the store and sit there and chill. No, they don't got the shit you want. So I'm out. You feel what I'm saying? That's it.
So okay.
That's it.
For instance, I'm giving example. So I just see this lady, still an older lady. I actually talked to her a while back, and I kind of stopped talking to her. Like, we went out 3 times. Every time, like I said, we for drink. Every time I'm trying to push up on her, she kept hitting me with that BS, and I saw her again. We didn't see each other for almost 6 months. I got her number again, but this time, I saw her come at her this time, even though I'm trying to smash. I got her number. So I just invited her to my spot, because every time I was, I was talking like a year back, and I had kind of fall back. I'm like, damn, man, I thought she was trying, but I just seen her.
So you saying, wait, so you saying this is a girl you saw recently? So wait, hold on, you saying this is a girl you known and you ran back into her?
Yeah, no, I had to fall back because she was hitting some BS. But I just seen her about a week or so. I got her number, so that. But I should come out of this number when I do take her out. So that I should waste no time to tell her what I'm looking for.
Hold on, wait, I'm trying to get this straight. So, hold on, this is a girl.
No, this is a chick I should talk to.
We say that again?
Yeah, so what is the situation now? It's a little different situation. But I'm asking you, this is an old girl I should talk to, but she's hitting me with that same BS, but I backed off. But I just recently seen her, and she gave me her number.
Okay, so
this
wait,
time-
hold on. So this is okay.
Should
This
I
is a
wait-
new.
what
Hold on, wait.
time
I'm trying to get the story straight because I'm confused with what you're saying. So this is a new chick you're trying to mess with, right? Where did you meet this girl?
Yeah, but I just talked to her. I just talked to her a while back.
So you said, hold on, wait. You
I'm
said,
not,
wait,
I'm
stop. What do you mean by you used to talk to her a while back? What does that mean?
No, I saw her like about a year ago. I had met her at a bar. We should talk at a bar. I had met her.
Okay, so
we
you
went
met.
out
Hold on,
a couple
wait,
times,
stop.
too, and
You
just-
met her. Hold on, you met her at a bar a year ago. What happened?
No, I went out with her like 3 times, and we never did nothing. Every time I tried to make a move, she did the same thing too. So I fall back, but I just recently seen her, and I'm asking you this time. How should I come at her this time?
So okay, so hold on, wait. So okay, see, this is why I need all the information. So you met at a bar 3 years ago. You tried to get at her 3 times, or you went out with her 3 times?
Yeah, yeah.
And what happened those 3 times? Y'all just went on dates?
No, the first time we went outside with that, we kissed. And the second time they said we were like, oh, we were moving too slow. And the third time, like, no, I'm trying one more time. And the third time, I know what they said. The third time, look, because of your lucky charm. And nothing happened. I just fell back, and I just recently seen her at a store. And that's what the end of her. I'm like, damn. I'm like, I still want to do something to her.
And
But
what happened when
I'm
you see?
asking
Hold on. What happened when you seen her? What happened when you seen her at that store?
No, I got her number. I didn't say nothing up yet, but I'm asking you too. I'm asking you, how should I go
Wait,
about it?
but so wait, you didn't have her number before? How did you got her number? Didn't you have her number already?
Yeah. Not when I spoke to her, she was like, oh, how she lost my number. She had lost my number or whatever. So yes, no. She told me her number had changed. I mean, her number had changed.
Oh, say okay. So her number changed.
Now I got her new number.
Okay.
Yeah.
So hold on, wait. Because I'm trying to get all the details. This fucking ice cream truck in the background. Anyway, so when you saw her just now, when you ran into her, what was the conversation? Did she see you? You saw her.
Yeah,
what happened?
Yeah. We both see each other. I was like, hey. She was like, what happened? I was like, hey, long time no see. She was like, I ain't hear from you. I was like, I ain't hear from you too. But like I said, she was supposed to hit me back, but she never did. So I just never fucked with her after that. I was like, no, I was like, fuck it. She wasn't interested. Because that time we went out with that, and she was like, she gonna call me. She never did. But I kind of just flaked out. I was like, fuck it. I'm not gonna fuck with her. I mean, she's just probably bullshitting me. So I just recently seen her and stuff like that. Then she told me she changed her number, so I got her number. So I'm asking you, should I even waste my time with her, or this time how should I go about it?
Right. See, the thing is, I personally wouldn't waste time with her. You understand what I'm saying? Or what I would say to her is, or what I would say to her. So y'all exchanged numbers. You got her number, and you gave her your number. So y'all both got each other's number.
Yeah.
Right. See, personally, I wouldn't even deal with her. But what I would say to you is, if you wanted to, right, you could hit her up and tell her to come straight to your crib, right? One time. And if she doesn't come through, if she says any type of other goofy shit, she's done. Charges to the game. I personally wouldn't even fuck with her, period. Because if I went out with this chick 3 times and ain't shit pop off and she's acting all goofy those 3 times, I wouldn't even got her number that, like, when I ran into her, like, when you ran into her, it would have been on some, oh, hey, what's up, how you doing? Okay, nice seeing you, and kept that shit moving. Now, this is why I'm asking you what specifically happened in the situation, because did she say to you, hey, we should hang out, here's my new number? Like, was she the one who initiated it, or were you the one who initiated it?
It was me.
Okay, see, now that's what I'm saying. It don't even make no sense at this point, bro. Because if she initiated it, then it would have been a different story. But you're the one who initiated it. You feel what I'm saying? And so, since you initiated it, you're the one who's still showing interest after she wasn't showing interest. So most likely she's not gonna fucking call you. Or she's not going to respond to your call. Because the only reason she probably even gave you the number in that moment was because she was just exchanging pleasantries. Like, oh, we're just being cool right now. And here's my number, blah, blah, blah. But she's not going to really do nothing. Because if she wanted to do something, she would have done something before. So, but the thing is, if she asked for your number, and if she was like, hey, we should get together, and she seemed like she was interested in making something happen, then that's a different story. That's why I need to get the details. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So right now, you could, if you want to try to do it, but I don't even think it makes sense at this point. You see what I'm saying?
All right.
So you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, just I would say just keep that shit pushing.
Like I said, man, her ass is fat. That's why her ass is fat. That's why I'm like, damn. So one more time, it is so funny. I ran into her. That's why I'm like, damn.
But yeah, they got to cooperate, bro.
I ran into her too.
They got to cooperate. So I mean, you could try to holler one more time if you want, but I would just say, you know, that's like slim chance. You know, if you ain't really was trying to do it before, you know what I'm saying? In most cases, it's gonna be that same bullshit.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
You feel me?
Definitely. Yeah, I'm pretty sure too. You probably have other callers too. I'm gonna let you go though, Sam.
All right, bro.
The advice too. I'm definitely gonna do that too.
All right, man.
I appreciate it, Sam. One.
All right, peace.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. These chicks gotta cooperate, man. I'm telling y'all, they got to cooperate. Man, so listen, I'm shit, it's past the time. I gotta fucking get out of here and shit, man. But listen, I appreciate all you guys tuning in and all that good stuff. Remember, we have the Memorial Day weekend sale. So it's all weekend from today up until up until Monday. Oh, shout out to my dude from Dating Mindset and Raw Game. Shout out to you, bruh. You feel me? That's the dude. He got the expert level game. I gotta check out his site. Check out his YouTube. Subscribe to Dating Mindset and Raw Game AFI Kingdom. You feel me? Shout out to my dude right there. But let me shout out to everybody up in the spot. Yes, I'm gonna go get some ice cream. Funny, I should. Shit. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. Messi Tabo, I think that's how you say it. JMO 1000, Heavy Hands, Adisa, DFS, GR, Cario, Desmond Cook was popping. Nez, shout out to you. Moving in Silent, shout out to you. Who else is up in here? Heavy Hands, Cool Chris from St. Louis, shout out to you. Zach, shout out to you. Who else is up in here? Ron Miller, the Smart One, Felipe Moelis, Dre the Great, shout out to you, bruh. Terry was in the building. Female Pimp. Kenwood Drive. Who else? Chow Wildfire, K Zagging 20 in the building. Ellie Empire. 15 Hearts. Who else? Walter Bidge. Who else was up in here? Getting it going, man. But yeah, Agent Neo was in the building. But yeah, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure you take advantage of the sale. Remember, you get the How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day audiobook and the Bad Boy book for free when you join the Bad Boy membership from now up until May 28th. Also, make sure you guys check this out. If you want the hard copy, go to MrLocario.com, get the hard copy, audiobook, ebook, all that other good stuff. Yeah, man, and you guys have a good weekend. Get out there, holler at some chicks, get it popping, and I'll talk to you soon. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.